Well, good morning slash evening slash afternoon slash night, everybody, and welcome to F1 2016 Season 3 Career Mode. Part number 14 for this specific season. It's the Italian Grand Prix, the home Grand Prix of Ferrari, and that means we've got to do well. We have to do well. We are on a resurgence, to a degree, in the championship. After an initial very poor start to the season, we are looking to come back and climb up the leaderboard. Win, highly doubt we'll win. Highly doubt we'll win, but we're looking to get good points on all the other teams. And our teammate, let's go to the laptop. El Laptopo qualified first. We're on pole position. Pole position for the Italian Grand Prix. Did all the practice programs. Sauber bought an upgrade. I decided that I've done the fuel efficiency upgrade for the next race. And for the rest of the season, I will probably just, stack the R&D points, because although this is my final season on the game that will be available for viewing, I will be offline once this season is done. I want to get the achievements, so I'll fully complete the car and do all that shit offline. That's where we sit in the standings. Kimi Raikkonen up to second in the Drivers' Championship. Daniel Ricciardo is on for 2 titles in a row. We are trying to hunt down the Mercedes cars. Can't believe we're only at 106 points by the 14th round. It's pretty ridiculous. Constructors, Ferrari, we're going to try and overhaul Mercedes, so I need to really pull the finger out and try and help bring them back into line. I've just realised that Manor have more points than Toro Rosso. And yet Toro Rosso's mid-pack and Manor is still very much at the back. Without further ado, let's go to the Grand Prix. Let's have a good, excuse me, a good one for Ferrari, shall we?
The Italians love their cars and they love their racing. And of course, they love it here at Monza. Home race for Ferrari, of course. We've had 18 wins here since 1950.
At least it's dry. That's a positive, because I very much set the car up for a dry race after some wet calamities recently.
I think it's time to make some more history here today. With top speeds in excess of 220
I love Monza. Monza is such a good circuit. I hope it never goes off the F1 calendar like they keep saying it's going to, because it's just so fun. Like, you just get into that zone, like what I was saying in Belgium, you just get into that zone where you've just got this unbelievable level of confidence in the car, and you can just throw it into every corner. So the Ferrari front row lockout, that's actually what I forgot to tell everyone. First and second, similar to Spa, but this time around, we are the driver on pole position with our 120.9.
Okay, remember to protect the inside on the run down to turn 1. Make yourself as wide as possible. Robust, but fair.
Robust but fair, he says. Robust but fair. Let's have a little look at the old race strategy. Yep. Gonna be a dry one. Going to be a dry one. It's difficult. The 4-stop, definitely not worth it. Definitely not. I think the 3 is possibly the way to go. If we'd qualified outside the top 10, the 2-stop is most definitely the most viable. But we have to go with realistically what the game's telling me to do. I mean, not really. The mandatory tyre is the soft tyre. Soft tyre won't go to the end. After our third stop. No, because it will just drop off completely. Look at that. So we have to go medium from that point. I'd also drag that pit stop back a lap, realistically. Bring the fuel down as well. Just to 25, just to 25. You know, don't take too much out of the car this time, because we're going to want to be using that rich mix more in this Grand Prix. Because of course it is Monza, it is Italy. So we are sorry, excuse me, there's something in my throat. So we are definitely going to want to be you know, going as fast as physically possible. And that will be using a lot of rich mix. We're going to take a nice slow formation lap, not take too much out of the tyres. I protected them quite well in qualifying. Doing the old drive out and then just having like a cruise lap. You can honestly save about 5 or 6% of tyre wear doing that, and then on the cool down lap again, rather than skipping to the garage, just driving it yourself at a very slow speed. You know, a track like Monza where there's quite a high tyre wear, you can generally save quite a bit, and it might get you like an extra lap or two in the race. Kimi Räikkönen alongside us, starting second. Daniel Ricciardo starting third. I'm not too sure where Max Verstappen was, if I'm 100% honest. Did quite a bit of practice for this one. In the old practice sessions, I took a lot of downforce off the car. Especially on the rear wing. I realised that running it too low was definitely a detriment. Like, there was one point where I just completely lost it through Ascari. So, you know, I had to really tweak it, but we're in a good position. We're in a very good position, I think. Good opportunity here. Let's try not to screw it up. Kimi is faster than me, by all means. I'll probably let him through, just because it makes sense to. Rosberg is fourth, Verstappen fifth, Massa sixth. That Williams has been performing well recently, very well. Field nearly formed up. We're going to wait for the lights. Here they come. 5 lights. And away we go. Oh, we've got a good start. Kimi's had a bad one. Ricciardo might get him. Rosberg challenging. As we go towards the Rasafilio for the first time. Yellow flags. Of course there's yellow flags. It is Monza. We're out in the lead. Clean nose. Ricciardo up to second. Kimi is third. Bit of a gap back to the car behind. Car going to be fat with race fuel. Having issues into the second chicane. Puts me on the back foot versus Daniel Ricciardo. I don't think the Red Bull is going to be quick enough in a straight line to really challenge me. So that's, you know, that's what I'm going to cling to this Grand Prix realistically. Is the Red Bull is not the fastest car in a straight line, regardless of slipstream and DRS. Okay, he just can't close up. That's what we need to rely on realistically. And Kimi's got enough straight line speed, I think, to be able to take him into turn 1. So we're going to bring out the rich mix.
The pit window, you'll be on the super softs.
Did I say my pit window was open? Well, oh no, pit soon. I thought it said it was open. I'm like, are you sure? Very cautious on the brakes into turn 1. Used to braking at the 150 metre board in quali, but that was of course running less fuel with DRS open. I could probably push it a few extra meters, even though I've got race fuel on. Getting it quite wrong into the second chicane both times already. Car's feeling okay in this opening stint though. Car is feeling okay. A few cars already pit. I'm going to assume they were the reason that there was a yellow flag at the start of the race. Deep into Ascari. Not really 100% paying attention to all of my markers. Oh, safety car. Why is there a safety car? That's worked out very nicely for Daniel Ricciardo. He reacted so quickly. Oh no, it says catch a safety car queue. Okay, so we've actually got the whole lap to try and... Yeah, we'll change the strategy. So we're actually ahead of the safety car at this point. So we can actually try it going around as fast as possible. That's an interesting one, that. Can't believe how quickly Ricciardo reacted to that pit stop. That was near perfect from Red Bull. We need to take the opportunity and push now. Especially because the pit lane here at Italy is so easy to speed into. Safety car is at Curva Grande. Oh, just got that slowed down. Just got that slowed down. Change tyres. 2.2. Nicely done. Car's going to be coming out the Parabolica very quickly. Where is Danny Rick? Where is Danny Rick? Answer. Behind me. Yeah, I can't use the yellow flag to my advantage there, but okay, that's fine. So Ria Harrianto in the lofty heights of 9th place on the medium tyre. We've pit a couple of laps early than I would have liked to, but then again we're going to be behind the safety car, so that's fine. So it now means we're going to be using 2 sets of soft tyres in the Grand Prix rather than 1 set. And it will take us nicely through to when we need to pit for mediums. I'll be curious to know why the safety car came out, due to the fact that, you know, there was no retirement. We can now save our fuel, which is very nice. So we got the benefits of the start of the lower... I swear I have a safety car nearly like every race. I have no idea how. We now get the benefit of saving the fuel. So we can save that, and we got the benefit of rich mix in the opening laps with the less weight. I doubt we're going to see any of the soft or the medium runners pit. It wouldn't make any sense to. Kimi's not going in. So Kimi's going to stay out. Not too sure how that's going to work out for him. Though if he can stretch the super soft stint, could he realistically go to a 2-stop? Could he realistically go for a 2-stop? That's the question we need to ask. Bearing in mind the super soft stint was due to end like around lap 6, and I don't see the safety car lasting much longer than the end of lap 6, so I don't think he's going to be able to stretch him. What is going on with my safety car banner? There we go, it fixed itself. Relax, calm down, Jeff. Trying to save as much fuel and save as much tyre as possible. I try not to put any load through him. I mean, 3% already. There you go. Oh, here we go. It's in this lap. Interesting times be occurring. Kimi becomes the safety car, and he's going to pit at the end of this lap, I would guess. Along with a lot of the super soft runners. So we didn't actually save that much fuel looking at it. Teammate is in, of course he would be. We've got a good run off the final corner. And we're going to overtake Kvyat and Herianto. Verstappen battling Rosberg, I think that is. Bottas up there in third, so we are effectively the net race leader. You would have to assume all of these guys are going to come in the end of this lap. Their tyres must be absolutely screaming. Trying not to make any stupid choices here. Don't really want to line myself up badly against Bottas here, because we know what the AI is like for coming across. Especially on the exit of the Parabolica. It is Rosberg. So we're going to run it out wide, so we're not on the inside of Bottas. We'll wait for him to move over to the right, as he does. And we regain the lead of the Italian Grand Prix, setting the fastest lap as we do so. There's a big old train of cars back there that Daniel Ricciardo is somewhere in the middle of. I remember the epic battle in Season 1 between myself and Nico Hulkenberg. Around Monaco. Monaco? Monza. Monaco, what am I saying? I've got absolutely bamboozled into the second chicane. Rio Herianto running up in third. Your boy Rio. In all fairness, the Force India's one of the lowest standing cars in this career mode as well. They're running 2-3. Why is there a viable strategy change? Why? What are you chatting about? No, go away. Yeah, the tyres are wearing, but it's expected. Just leave them alone. Yeah, we'd like you to fit super softs. Lap 9. Please confirm. No. Ricardo battling Hulkenberg. So he's finally got through that pack by the looks of things. Now he might be chasing after me. So pitting the lap earlier actually backfired on him due to the fact that I was able to do a mighty in-lap. This is the one track where Red Bull aren't going to have that much of an advantage due to their straight line speed. And where my usually quite risky setups are actually going to work quite nicely. Took Ascari a little bit wrong, but, you know. Harriento, your boy is still in third place. What a guy. What a guy. Now, it's all going to depend on the speed difference that I have with Ricardo on the harder tyre at the end. Because usually, like, the more the compound gets harder, the difference in speed between the AI and myself in particular have. And I've noticed it with a few other YouTube guys as well. Like, they'll be very equal on, like, say, a super soft or an ultra soft. Then the soft tyre, you know, maybe it might be equal depending on player skill. But when it comes to, like, the hardest tyre available, there's just this massive difference between the AI and the player. So we'll see how that goes to on the mediums, because I'm going to take it upon a wild assumption that Daniel Ricciardo is only going to pit one more time. So I don't intend to run. We could. Depends how long the mediums go, really, because I don't feel the need to pit this lap. I could take these tyres a fair ways, I reckon, and then just do mediums to the end. Just cut out the additional pit stop. That's what I feel like I could do. Whether I could actually do it or not is entirely another matter. But right now, that feels doable. Ricardo pits again for another set of tyres, so he's definitely doing the 3-stop. And puts him back out in more traffic. Somehow that was still a purple first sector. Made my own little mistake there. Don't need to be doing that, because this is looking like it could almost be very comfortable. I just need to be smart with my tyres. A left front might be a bit of a concern, but outside of that, depends how long the mediums can go, really. Turning way too early. Oh. I think we can do it. I genuinely think we can do it. Kimmy's right down the back of the field. I don't know what's happened to him. He's had an absolute shocker.
We should start saving on fuel.
Yeah, we are saving fuel. Relax, it's coming down. Chill it out. The guys on the mediums have started to pit. Don't know what that was from the front tyres. That was next to no grip whatsoever. It's just the front left that's struggling a little bit, but I don't quite understand how I've managed to build such a lead. I'm honestly very confused. Like, the AI are pitting very frequently. It's like the safety car at the start has really messed with the game's inbuilt strategy. It's not like they had a good counter strategy. Like, Daniel Ricciardo appears to have screwed himself. Kimi also appears to not have made a very logical decision. And he's back in what looks like 18th. Hamilton's on super soft tyres. I don't really understand what...
Low chance of rain now. If the situation changes, we'll let you know.
I mean, these tyres are still, you know, they're good for now. They're not going to last much longer, but they're good for now. Oh dear.
Pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Just Parabolica ruins the front left tyre. Right, I'm going to come in this lap.
Right, coming at the end of this lap.
I'm going to come in this lap for mediums. And we will run to the end then, I guess. The two-stop appears to be very possible at the moment. Due to this ridiculous lead that I've got. I've got half a minute to Bottas. I don't even. I'm so baffled right now about I mean, these tyres have done a very good stint. Kimi's made his way up, but anyway, we're going to come in. Approach the pit lane very carefully because, let's face it, I have the gap to do so. I'm just really confused, man. 1.8 by the Ferrari boys. Look at that. And out we're going to come, still in the lead of the race, by an absolute country mile. Allegedly, I have a stop remaining, but I get the feeling I'll be able to save these tyres until the end. As long as I don't push them too hard. And if I do, like... And if I can't go to the end, I can always just, you know, jump on a set of super soft tyres. Well, let's see how this goes then. I really can't explain this. It's... The AI, even with the safety car, has gone, ah, yeah, but the 3-stop is still required. Now, the AI does some very good strategies. Like, you see, like, the occasional 1-stop get pulled off very effectively. Which is great. But I don't understand how they've worked out that the 3-stop is still the best method. Because that's how they've ended up so far behind me. Daniel Ricciardo got stuck in traffic and he pit a good few laps ago for those soft tyres. We've both done 2 stops and he lost time due to going 1 lap too early on the first pit stop, getting stuck in traffic, and then he's got stuck in traffic due to being so far back, whereas I haven't had to deal with traffic. I've had clear air. And man, I don't know. I just feel as if the AI has just not made very smart decisions today. Whereas, you know, the cool, calm and collected approach of not really worrying about undercutting anyone, just pitting when it was required. I mean, we've got a long way to go. We've got a very long way to go. So I don't really want to be, you know, saying, oh, we've won the race, but the Red Bull can't touch us around here, which is the fastest car in this career mode, and it just can't touch me. It's not got enough straight line speed. Ah, you see, I knew it. I knew it. There we go. That's eradicated my lead. I deserved that for my confidence. I saw the yellow flag, and can I go past the safety car? No, I'll sit behind it. I'll sit behind it. I could have technically tried and go past it, but I don't know if that would have led to disqualification. In all fairness, the front left is already at 11%, so I'll actually quite happily... Daniel Ricciardo's gone on to a set of super soft tyres. Do you see what I mean about the strategy? He could go mediums right now and go to the end. I am at a loss for words. Hulkenberg back up to 2nd. Hamilton is 3rd. I can't. I just can't. I don't get what they're doing with the strategy. Oh look, some cars behind us. I'm sure these guys on the restart are going to be very quick. But they're the ones that will have to make an additional pit stop. So we got the safety car for a little bit longer, at least till the end of lap 18. On a positive note, fuel is now very much where we needed it to be. There's still cars so far back, like so far behind. I just can't believe that Daniel Ricciardo's gone into a set of super soft tyres. Like, surely the AI must realise that they could just push a set of mediums to go to the end. Like, there can't be anywhere in the coding that says, yeah, 12 laps to go, that's, you know, going to be at least 3 bar in the safety car. Yep, that sounds like super soft tyres.
Conditions should remain dry.
But is the safety car going to be in this lap though, Jeff? That's what I want to know.
Okay, the
It is good.
in this lap.
Good.
We'll be pacing the field in sector 3. Make sure to respect the delta until the safety car is in the pit lane.
So we are just going to back everybody up. Where's Kimmy? Kimmy's mid-pack. We're just going to go out of Parabolica. Here we go. It's a great restart. We've got a huge gap.
Green flag.
Oh, Perez, no! Perez engine probably blown up like at the end of the safety car, because that's something that happens a lot in this game and I don't really understand why. Cold tyres and brakes into the first chicane. It's fine. Everything's under control. There's a Manor running in like 7th. I hope he gets good points, you know?
We've pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait.
But the AI is running the default setup. And they just haven't got the speed in the straight lines. It's just... I don't understand it. I really don't.
We're considering switching to an alternate
Like, I haven't changed anything.
stick to plan A.
It's not like I can change a damn thing. I'm on the X-Bone. I'm so baffled. This is same difficulty, same everything. I'm just running a super low drag setup. Okay. There's, you know, there's that.
Great work. That's
Oh, Ricardo and Hamilton in? Ricardo and Hamilton in, of course they are.
behind is 2.2 seconds. They're
Oh
on
dear.
softs. We think they've got one more stop.
Yeah.
Lead time last lap was a 1 minute 23.8.
Rosberg's got the Williams for company. Well, that last lap used so much fuel. I'll rich mix it for one more lap and then I'll drop it back down. I can't believe it. I can't believe what's going on. This is... Like, it's not a crazy race in terms of, you know, overtakes and crashes and all of that. It's a crazy race in terms to what, like, the AI is trying to achieve with its strategy.
Power from the engine is going to be down slightly.
Oh, come on. Come on, Jeff. Don't be that guy. That's literally the worst news he could give. Oh, that was close. So it looks like we're going to be carrying some power issues until the end of the race.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
I mean, the speed is still okay, so if anything, it might actually offset any kind of advantage that I have. Oh. All I've really got to do is get this to the end, because all the cars behind have to pit again. Massa and Bottas scrap him for second place. Oh dear, I've turned in way too early. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the split to see how far I was down, to see how much this apparent engine issue is offsetting me. Apparently quite a bit. Hooray, I'll be on Super Soft. Not that I intend on pitting again, but if I do, good to know. Kimi is in for what appears to be like his 8th stop of the race. I just can't. Hulkenberg, who must be going to the end now, up into 3rd place. What a drive. What's funny with the tyres is I could be even easier on them. I've, set the camber settings so it's actually more aggressive on the tyres. So I could have actually amended it so that I was going to be taking even more care of them. Because I feel like my tyres are lasting way more than the AI's are. Admittedly, my front left is not going to look very good by the end of the race. Yeah, the left-hand side tyres are... I mean, the front left is going to be in the 40s very soon. Still a few laps to go, so... who knows how that's going to appear by the end of the race, but... I don't want this to be a repeat of Silverstone, you know? For those of you that were here for Silverstone, I was told I could do a one-stop, and 3 laps from home my front left exploded. Silverstone being very similar to Monza in the aspect that, your front left tyre takes a lot of punishment. 4 laps to go if we include the one we're on. I don't even know where Kimi is. I can't even see his dot in the pack. Hulkenberg's pitting on to Super Softs because... what? He fit mediums, like, after the safety car. I don't understand. I need to see how many times people have stopped at the end of this race, because it's just not, like, it doesn't make any sense.
You need to pit in this lap.
Just for my own precaution.
Copy that. Super softs for next box. Okay, we can take you this lap.
Just for my own precaution on my front left blowing up, I am going to make a pit stop. Because I have the gap. There's no need to be so wary on the tyre where I have the gap due to whatever dilemmas the AI is having with its strategy, so I may as well. Oh, the Ferrari team will never let me down. Look at that. 1.79 seconds for the pit stop.
That was our last
And we're going to come out
scheduled pit stop.
still in the lead. Rosberg just behind on the softs, Bottas on super softs.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh dear, that's a bad way to take the chicane. I'm gonna run it in lean mix for this lap,
Conditions to
and I'm gonna punch it for the next lap.
look changes.
I'm gonna push it for the penultimate lap, and then have to go back into lean mix for the next for the final lap. But yeah. I just want to get into the 22s. That's all I really want to do, regardless if my engine's down on power or not.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Certainly not the perfect lap by any stretch of the imagination. Can't believe how much like fuel rich mix uses on one lap round here.
This is
122.4, there we go.
the race.
Into lean mix for the last lap of the race. Make sure we save enough fuel.
So the gap to our teammate is 19.
That was utterly horrifying. Nearly rolled it.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
Relax. We have plenty of fuel. I'm saving to the line, Jeff. Saving to the line. We've got +2. Relax. I'll keep saving though, just for you. I'll take a Grand Slam, pole, the race win, and the fastest lap. Here we come, across the line to win the Italian Grand Prix.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result.
Second win of the season. Third win of the season, my apologies. Third win. A weird one. A very, very weird one.
Victory today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done
Yeah, you're telling me the difference in the strategy. I could have not pit that final time and won the race by over half a minute.
highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having
The hell is Massa doing?
behind the scenes.
What? They're like cars inside each other. I don't know.
For the podium, and as the drivers make their way out, there's
We win. Rosberg second.
making its way to the top step.
So we only take 7 points out of Rosberg. Bottas third. Nicely executed by Valtteri. It's a Ferrari win at Monza. I didn't win my own, I didn't win my home Grand Prix, but I won this one for Ferrari.
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Daniel Ricciardo, who moves further ahead at the top of the table.
4 stops by Danny
Who
Rick.
was your driver of
4
I
stops.
think it has to be Fernando Alonso.
And he only ended up 7 seconds behind.
On and consistent.
See, Danny Kvyat tried it. If there hadn't been so many safety cars, Danny Kvyat would have got a damn decent result.
the lead at the top comes down after a strong
5 stops for some guys.
There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come
Like,
this season.
Harrianto, 5 stops. He started on mediums. Grosjean, 6 stops. The fuck game. This Grand Prix for me feels very glitched. Like the AI could have easily done a 2-stop. I could have done a 2-stop due to the safety car. It's very odd. It's very weird. Very weird indeed. So, Lewis Hamilton re-overtakes Kimi Raikkonen. There's only a point in it between those two. Rosberg remains fifth, 35 points ahead of us. But, crucially, we close the gap to him. He's also tied with Max Verstappen. And the gap between Mercedes and Ferrari is 36 points. Because Kimi got a bad result today, whereas I got the full 25 points. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. There's all of our first driver bonus points. That's a good rivalry with Bottas. Yep, team loves us. Goddamn stupid. End of crap. Maurizio Arriva-Bene going to be having a strong chat with Kimi Raikkonen. Hello, Lewis Gamer. You're unfortunately coming in just at the end here, my friend. Just at the end. That was such an odd race. Such an odd Grand Prix. Like, the AI just made so many mistakes on the strategy. And we've like, I don't know, just gone steaming through. We've matched our season 1 of 3 wins. We only got 2 last year. So who knows what we can do with the final few races of the season. But yeah, that's the Italian Grand Prix. How you stream? How do I stream? I'm playing on a Xbox One with a Elgato HD60, and that plugs into my computer, and then I pick up the game capture through a system called OBS, and that produces what you are seeing in front of you. The question is, how often do I stream? I usually stream Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. Today's my day off work, so I might be streaming again at some point today. I like to, break these up individually. I like to take a little break in between. which is probably what I'll be doing. Yeah, a win at the Italian Grand Prix. Singapore, next time out. Not great at Singapore, so I'm not expecting a good result there. But I suppose we'll see what we can do. Can I race with people like you? I mean, I could, you know, if I ever decided to do online stuff. I might do online stuff more in F1 2017, if I'm 100% honest, because I have F1 2017 pre-ordered on the Xbone. Like every time that I stream, I'm gonna be pretty much doing the career mode because I need to get this season finished. I've got 7 races left to do in 2 weeks. So I appreciate that, man. I really appreciate that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna look to do like some additional stuff in F1. Like this year for F1 for me was very odd. Like I smashed out season 1, season 2 was very slow, and then before I realised it, it was like May, and I wanted to do 3 seasons in the game, so I'm gonna have to, you know, stop editing and start streaming them, which is what I've been doing. It's been a lot of fun. But I will be doing F1 2017. I'll be trying to do a few more bits with that as well. 2 weeks, 3 days, F1 2017. Exactly, my friend. Exactly. I pre-ordered it. It's already downloaded. It's good to go. I'm hoping to do some really fun stuff on that and put a lot of time and dedication into that. I should be able to pump out the content faster on F1 2017. And if I do decide to stream it, it will be hopefully 1080p 60 FPS. My current computer can't handle, it can handle streaming in 720 at 60, but it doesn't look great, or it can do 1080 without the 60, so it looks a bit better, but it's only 30 FPS. But I'm building a new computer later today, actually, which my internet should be good enough to be able to stream in 1080p 60 FPS, so that'll be the hype that is F1 2017. But yeah, appreciate the sub. I might be back later. I should be back later. If I am, make sure you enable them notifications. I do really appreciate it. And leave a like if you have enjoyed. And I will see you all next time.